If you're looking for work right now, it could be because you're not doing these 3 things. And so if you can do these 3 things that we talk about in this video, your chances of getting hired go way up. It's me from Best Epic Recruiting Solutions. Come and follow our awesome community. Hit the follow button below and stay updated. Let's jump into it. The first thing that I want to say is that everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So I know you have all the intentions to be super productive and get hired and get a new job and make a career change. But then something comes along and either you get sidetracked or you just don't have the skills or knowledge on how to even begin. And so if you're watching this video, it means you're ready to get back to work and you're ready to get hired. And so you've come to the right place. That's why I made this video for you today. How to prepare for interviews, how to write your resume, and so much more. But in this video today, I wanted to focus on the 3 biggest reasons why people have trouble landing jobs and what you can do about it. So I'm gonna tell you why you're not getting hired and what you can do about it. And I want you to comment below and let me know which one of these resonate with you, and also if there's something else that maybe you're struggling with that you need help with, leave it in the comments below and I'm happy to create content to help you. Alright, reason number 1 why you're not getting hired is because you're applying to too many jobs or you're trying to apply to as many jobs as possible. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but my counterpoint to this advice is that you should apply to as many jobs as possible. And instead, what I would say is that you should apply to the right jobs. You should only apply to jobs that you qualify for. If you're putting out there hundreds of resumes and you're getting no calls back, it may not be because your resume is bad, it might be because you're applying to the wrong jobs. So the first thing I want you to do is look at the number of applications that you're putting in versus the number of interviews that you're getting. If you're applying to let's say 20 jobs and you're getting 0 interviews, it may be because you're applying to the wrong jobs. If you're applying to 20 jobs and you're getting some interviews, it may be because you're not qualified yet for those positions that you're applying to. So take some time to assess why you're not getting any interviews, whether it's because you're applying to the wrong jobs or the right jobs, but you're just not qualified yet. Either way, we can fix it. Reason number 2 why you're not getting hired is because you're not sharpening your knife. Now, if you don't know this story, basically there was this guy who was going out hunting and he needed to use a knife, but his knife was really dull. So he decided to wait until the day of the hunt to sharpen his knife. He thought he could just go ahead and sharpen it real quick, get it done and go hunting. Well, when the day came around, he tried to cut, but it just would not cut, and so he ended up waiting until the next day to sharpen his knife. And every day he would try to cut, but it wouldn't cut. So he kept waiting another day to sharpen his knife. And so what happened was that by the time he finally sharpened his knife, the deer had already passed away. So if you don't know that story, it's called The Ant and the Grasshopper. Essentially, what the moral of the story is that you need to be preparing in advance. You need to be doing something now so that later you can reap the benefits. Don't wait until the last minute to get yourself ready. So if you're not getting hired, one reason why may be because you're not sharpening your knife. What do I mean by that? You need to be learning. So if you haven't been working for a while or if you've never worked before, it's important that you start learning the things that you need to learn to become employable. If you don't have experience, then you need to learn relevant skills. So what I recommend you do is go on LinkedIn and look up the top skills for the position that you want. Then go on YouTube and search for those skills and start learning those skills. Teach you how to run ads, how to grow a page. And guess what? You can start applying for social media managing job for different companies. You can't learn when too busy, but now that you are free and job hunting, you have to learn to teach yourself stuff. Take a step today, if not nobody will help you. But when you're learning these skills, you're sharpening your knife. And then when the opportunity does present itself, you're ready to use that knife and cut that deer. So you're ready to get hired. Don't be like the guy with the dull knife. Sharpen your knife. Learn skills. Do something now so that when the opportunity presents itself, you're ready to take advantage of it. And so the more you learn or the more you do, the better you will perform. And the third reason why you're not getting hired is because you're not being patient enough. So sometimes it takes time to find the right job. And so you need to be patient. It's kind of like dating. Just because you end one relationship doesn't mean you're immediately gonna find another one. Sometimes it takes time. You need to be patient. In fact, most people aren't hired on their first interview. So if you're not getting hired, it might be because you're not applying to the right jobs, you're not sharpening your knife, but you just need to be more patient. If you haven't gotten a callback in 2 weeks, it might not be the end of the world. Stay positive, stay persistent, and keep trying. If you're going on 5 interviews before you get hired, then that means success for you is 5 interviews before you get hired. But if you're getting hired on your first interview, then that means your definition of success is different than somebody else's. So figure out what success looks like for you and then work backwards. Once you know what success looks like for you, you can start working backwards and figure out what steps you need to take to get there. I hope this video helps. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Comment below and let me know which one of these resonated with you, and also if there is something else that missed in the discussion or just something you want add. Again, thanks for listening to this point. Follow us for more and share for others to learn from this wonderful piece of information. Until next time, best epic recruiting solutions.